Well, hello everyone! Welcome back to Dual Destinies. Previously, we cleared the special DLC case, and it was a ton of fun. Huge fan of it. And now we're gonna begin case 3 of 5, with the DLC being a special 6th thing. So, yes, I'm quite curious of where the plot's about to go, because, well, with that DLC, yeah, it's essentially non-canon. It had to just be a self-contained fluff thing. I feel like we're about to dive back into the actual meat of the overarching story this game's gonna tell, because the game opened with the first case with, the first case ended with Apollo going his own way, like not leaving the Right Anything Agency, but just stepping away for reasons unknown. Then case 2 was a kind of a flashback to when Apollo and Athena first met. So I'm thinking for case 3 here, it's going to be back in the present, moving forward in the timeline, I assume? So yes, Dual Destinies. Let's select episodes. Episode 3. Yeah. Turnabout Academy. All right, wasn't there a...
Themis Legal Academy.
Yeah, that name.
A prestigious high school with alumni in the highest echelons of the legal world.
Huh. Well, that just makes it look like there's going to be 3 different suspects. This could... Oh, they could have a lot of fun with this. Huh. Oh no, I'm gonna be late? Oh, I need to pretend that I have a piece of toast in my mouth. Huh? Oh, phew, finally. So this is it. The rest is it. Okay, I can't do that anymore. I had my knuckle in my mouth. Oh, so this is it. The illustrious Themis Legal Academy. God, did anyone just get huge flashbacks to Hatoful Boyfriend, that pigeon dating simulator visual novel that I let's played a few years ago? That was a good time. But yeah, this is an excellent name because not only is Themis Greek and tying into Phoenix and Apollo and Athena and all that, but the scales of justice as a symbol originated from that goddess, Themis. So, hats off. This is the place where many distinguished lawyers and prosecutors get their start. When news spread that Mr. Wright had gotten his attorney's badge back, he received a call from this school asking him to pay a visit. Mr. Wright brought us along, hoping we'd learn something from the experience. But no, I had to go and blow it by getting here 30 minutes late. Oh. At least it's not all business today. After all, today's their school festival. I can't help but notice that a lot of students were wearing blue or red. Are you telling me that they're making it so that Phoenix wearing blue as a defender and Miles wearing red as a prosecutor ties to a school uniform? Oh my god. I think that's what they're doing. Oh, there's gonna be a mock trial? Culpable Curie! Cool! I want a guilty dogs. Prosecute and classy cafe. Oh, they're having fun with it. They're having fun with it. Wow, this place has school festival written all over it. Literally. But why all the cold stares? Is it because everyone's in a school uniform except me? Well, I like the way I dress. Wonder where Mr. Wright and Apollo are. Oh. Apollo's here? Okay. Your attention, please. This is an announcement from the Mock Trial Committee. The mock trial will begin shortly. All students and faculty, please proceed at once to the lecture hall. Thank you. Sounds like a mock trial is about to sounds like a mock trial is about to start, but where's this lecture hall? Looks like all the students and faculty are heading that way. Might as well join them. Maybe I'll find Mr. Wright and Apollo there. Maybe. Whoa! Now that's high tech. Oh man, the mix of like kind of Greek aesthetic and this high tech is reminding me so much of old Charlayan from Final Fantasy XIV. Love that game, by the way. This must be the lecture hall. Wow, they spent some serious money on this place. The district court can't even compete. Hey, Athena, over here? Yeah, the boys. Oh, Mr. Wright, Apollo. I've been looking for you two. I'm so sorry I'm late. It's okay. Sorry we couldn't wait for you. But we didn't want to be late for our meeting. Lucky for you, the person we're supposed to meet also seems to be running late. Mr. Wright, Mr. Justice, it seems Professor Court has yet to arrive. Is that a living statue? That is the most Greek man I have ever seen. Jeez. Oh my God. What immaculate hair. That beard. Incredible. Huh. Okay, I don't know, I have no idea what kind of voice to give this man. Maybe I'll just settle for vaguely deep. How unprofessional of her to keep visitors to our esteemed institution waiting like this. I shall make her right. I will not. Oh, who do we have here? Oh, right. You haven't been introduced yet. Ah, yes. You must be the young lady Mr. Wright was telling me about. I am... Aristotle means... Okay. A professor at this hallowed hall of learning. I oversee the lawyer course here. It is a pleasure to meet you. I'm Athena Cykes. I just recently got my attorney's badge myself. It's nice to meet you too. How wonderful. So vigorous and vivacious. You just earned yourself a gold star. Ah! No! Don't do that again. Wow, thanks. That big smile of his is kind of scary, though. I'm gonna have a nightmare tonight, man. Why'd you do that? Why'd you make him like that? Capcom? Looks like the mock trial's about to begin. What are we going to do about our meeting? Oh, speaking of the mock trial, do either of you know what it's about? Oh, but I thought we had sent a pamphlet to your office. Right, the pamphlet. Whatever happened to that?
You won't be seeing it again. Trucy used it for the old rip it up and restore it trick. Unfortunately, it didn't work as advertised.
I don't think I've seen Phoenix make that face yet in this game, and the fact that it sprung on us after hearing some shenanigans his daughter did, that's pretty good. Well, it seems I had better explain the situation then.
Thank you, Professor.
Alright. I'm a lawyer. Oh no. Oh? Huh? Oh no. The animation's gonna keep me guessing. I won't know if he'll do the horrible face on me. I'll see it coming, but I won't know. Oh no. Oh, everything is awful. What magnificent presentation technique. Both your timing and speed were impeccable.
Speed? You mean speed's important when presenting evidence too?
Absolutely. The speed and approach angle theorems are the first things we teach here. I believe Mr. Wright and others like him already make extensive use of them.
You do, boss?
Well, to some degree, I guess.
It never even crossed my mind. This lawyer thing is deeper than I thought.
Now, does anyone have any questions?
I do, Professor. Could you tell me all about your school?
What an excellent question. Here's a gold star for asking. Our academy has 3 courses to choose from. Students seeking to be lawyers take the lawyer course. Likewise, budding prosecutors take the prosecutor course, and future judges the judge course. That's why they're wearing black. God damn it! Oh no! I was right. It is color coded. Oh man. So, what was that? That dead student we saw in the intro wearing green. What was that? Was that detective or something for Gumshoe? I don't know.
Wow, you have everything here for someone who wants to seriously pursue a career in law.
Yes, well, that's what makes our school special, and today even more so. After all, we are to be treated to a lecture by the legendary attorney Phoenix Wright. We can't wait to hear all about his return to the legal profession.
You're giving a lecture, Mr. Wright? But you're not even a professor.
Yeah, well, I'm just giving them what they want.
Huh. Did you even know you were meant to be giving a lecture here today?
Yeah, sort of. But I came early because I was supposed to have a meeting with the head of the judge course, Constance Court. Huh. That's a good name. It's been a whirlwind of a morning. Let's leave it at that. Professor Court. She is a wonderful instructor, but quite unpunctual.
Oh, so that's who's late.
From what I've heard, our esteemed Mr. Wright here is scheduled to hold a training seminar tomorrow, in addition to today's lecture.
A training seminar? For lawyers? What exactly does that involve?
Stop it! Ugh! Can we bring back Spark Brushel? I'd rather look at Spark Brushel. Why, it involves the very skills that make a lawyer a lawyer. The arm angle when shouting objection, the proper way to strike the podium, how to project one's voice, and most importantly, how to bluff your way to victory. Huh? Who exactly do you want me to teach stuff like that to again? What a wonderful question. You just earned yourself. I'm detecting a pattern. The great honor of taking a seminar by a famous lawyer and a famous prosecutor. That is what is at stake in this mock trial, the crown jewel of the school festival. Who's the mock prosecutor? Surely not Blackquill. The mock trial in question is a prestigious event that every student aspires to win. The top student in the lawyer course and the top student in the prosecutor course face off in a simulated court case set in this very school. As for the case itself, we select the best script written by a judge course student and base our case on that. Oh, that's really cool. Also, there's like a 0.001% chance, but if the mock prosecutor is Sebastian de Best, I am gonna flip my shit. I guess nowadays he'd be known as Eustace Winner, though. Yeah, Eustace Winners is Sebastian's official English translation these days, and I honestly quite like it.
Oh, a one-on-one battle. How thrilling.
So if the student studying to be a lawyer wins, they get to take my training seminar. But what if the other student wins? I'm not a prosecutor, so... There's no cause for alarm. We have a famous prosecutor ready for just such a case. But exactly who it is, well, that is a special surprise. Please don't look at me with that face and say special surprise, sir. Don't do that.
A famous prosecutor? No, it can't be.
Professor Means, forgive me for interrupting you and your guests. I feel like I am one button press away from fanboying out here. They wouldn't. Could they? Could it be? Ah, nah. It's not Miles. Oh, Juniper! Oh, no, that's nice. Juniper, Junie. Oh, she's becoming a judge? That's cool. She's got her... Oh, was she in the cutscene? I didn't even recognize her. Oh, that's neat. I'm Juniper Woods, a senior in the judge course. Professor, the trial will begin shortly, since you'll be delivering the pre-trial speech. Would you mind waiting up in the balcony until we're ready for you? My, how very organized you are, Juniper. You just earned yourself a gold star, too. Well, what about Professor Court? Well, I suppose she'll eventually arrive. Now then, I trust you will look after our visitors, Juniper.
Yes, of course, Professor Means. Juniper? Juniper Woods, is that you? Huh? Athena? I almost didn't recognize you. I didn't know you were back from Europe.
This is still before the first case. This is still in the past. What? Alright, well that does explain Apollo here. Wow, I didn't expect to be left hanging for so long. Alright. Wait, you two know each other. Now that's a coincidence.
We've known each other since we were kids. We're like best friends, right, Junie? Yes. Well, we lived close to each other, so we used to play in the forest together. Yeah, like a lot. Why won't she look at me? I guess I shouldn't be surprised since we haven't seen each other in a long time.
Anyway, we were supposed to go wait in the waiting room, right? Not that I wouldn't mind taking in the mock trial you're putting on today.
Unfortunately, the mock trial is only for students and faculty. There is one seat reserved for Mr. Wright, but no other exceptions are allowed.
Well, that's stingy. Huh. Yes, I'm very sorry, but it is part of the student curriculum after all. I hope you won't mind remaining in the waiting room until the trial concludes.
Oh, that's too bad. I was hoping to learn something new today.
I'll tell you what, Apollo. Why don't you take my place?
What? Really?
Sure. Besides, I'd like to meet with Professor Court as soon as she gets here.
No fair. I want to see the mock trial too.
Sorry, I'm going to let Apollo pull what little rank he has, if it's okay with Professor Means. But of course, Mr. Wright, if that is what you wish. It's settled then. We'll expect a full and detailed report, Apollo, so pay attention.
Ugh, being the new kid sure stinks. If you would please follow me, I'll escort you down to the waiting room on the first floor.
Well, I have a feeling something bad is about to happen. It's about time.
Still no Professor Court. It's been over 30 minutes. And Mr. Wright snoozing away on the sofa. This is so boring. I should have hid in the lecture hall and spied on the mock trial. Oh, what was that?
I do not see anything amiss. Athena, I could have sworn I just heard something fall down and break. If you go running now, they'll think it was you.
Well, it wasn't me. I think it came from somewhere outside.
Oh, well, we better go have a look, seeing as everyone else is in the lecture hall.
Okay.
Is this outside? Huh. Outdoor stage.
Is this stage for some sort of concert? It kind of reminds me of a courtroom.
Wait, Athena. Behind the witness stand.
What?
An arrow? Well, that's, I must say, an arrow to the gut is not an instant death. Painful, yes, but not instant, so... Interesting. Looks like there's a book right under her. And some rubble near the collapsed prosecutor statue or whatever. Model, whatever you want to call it. Professor Court, can you hear me? Professor!
Wait, that's who we were supposed to be meeting with?
There are marks on her wrist. It's almost like she was tied up. The way her arms are oriented feels so odd. It's like she was hanging by ropes from her wrist. What? She dangled off the roof of the school by her wrists, or... Huh. It looks like our meeting's been canceled for us.
No way. This can't be real. I called the police. They should be here soon. I'll go tell everyone in the lecture hall, too.
No, wait. They'll find out soon enough once the police get here. Let's do our own crime scene investigation before it gets too crowded around here.
Huh? Are we even allowed to do that?
I don't think they are. It's no big deal, as long as we leave it exactly like we found it. Plus... No, never mind. Oh? Anyway, we should look around while the scene's still fresh.
But, okay, you're the boss.
Huh. I'm a lawyer. Oh, a shiny new attorney's badge. Brings back memories.
I've heard that countless people live in dread of your pointer finger. Were you really that scary back then, Mr. Wright?
Strike one. I've always been just as you see me here.
A harmless sheep in wolf's clothing?
Strike two.
Do you have an old picture of yourself? Wait, never mind, I'm not sure I want to see it.
Strike three, you're out. Aww. It's nice that Athena seems to be the point of view character for this whole case. That's really nice. Yeah, yeah, it was Apollo in case 2, so it's definitely Athena's turn. Yeah, this definitely flows well. Case 2 with Apollo, the DLC case with Phoenix, and case 3 with Athena. Perfect. In addition to checking the body, we should also check the area around it. But we don't have much time. Check only what you can. Nervous, Athena?
Yes? I mean, no. Apollo didn't bat an eye at the alderman's body during that case in Ninetails Vale. I can't let him show me up. I can do this. Just take a deep breath and focus. So, Professor Court was...
Yep, the professor I was here to meet with. Turns out she wasn't running late after all.
How awful. Here she was lying dead and we thought she was late. What was that you were saying before, boss? You never finished.
Huh? Oh, that. Don't worry, I'll fill you in. Later. But right now, let's focus on the investigation, okay?
Okay, sure. Oh, the suspense is killing me.
Well, we can look around. Huh. What? There's something dangling out that window up there, but I can't look at it from this angle. Interesting.
We should start by studying the body. I wonder what's the best angle for this.
Oh, no? Not gonna let me? Yeah, alright. This would be the best angle. But... I'm not crazy, right? There's something dangling right there? Wait. Oh. Is there... I can't tell what that is. What is that? It's something weird. Huh. Alright, I'll start with the body.
I guess I really do have to examine the body. Well, I guess I better get used to stuff like this if I want to be a full-fledged lawyer.
Nice shoes. Notice anything strange about the body? Take a deep breath and then take a good look.
Well, now that you mentioned it, there's no blood around it.
Yet the victim's body is cold and rigor mortis has already started to dissipate. It would appear that quite some time has passed since Professor Court was murdered. Whoa. And I was also thinking there's a possibility that the arrow was fired into her after she was strung up by the hands. Thing is, the quad was packed with students up until the start of the mock trial.
Wait, then doesn't that mean she was killed at a different location? Oh, I know. The killer moved her body here while everyone was in the lecture hall.
That's a definite possibility. Notice anything else?
Her arms are raised over her head and there's a dark bruises around her wrists.
Yeah, the professor was probably tied up with something.
Eventually, her wrists were unbound, and as she reached up to stretch, she was killed? Actually, I'm not so sure about this theory.
Well, there's not exactly a lot to go on. What do we have here? A book. I'm guessing it fell out of her chest pocket.
Wait, what if it's her diary? That's the most private thing a girl has.
True, but considering the situation at hand, my apologies to the late Professor Court.
No, don't.
Huh. Routine report, need to speak with Hugh O'Connor. Meet with Hugh about that report yesterday, important. Prep for mock trial, final confirmation. Meet with Mr. Wright about training seminar. Mock trial begins. Oh, that's so many dates and times. Oh boy. Huh, looks like more like a planner than a diary. Every page seems to have the same sword mark printed on it at that. Oh, that's going to be important. There might be a fake page with no sword icon.
I still think a girl deserves her privacy, but this may help us solve the case.
If I had to guess, I would say the sword represents prosecution. Though, apparently, Miss Court here was a judge? A judge professor? Maybe there's a defender, a defense attorney counterpart journal with a shield. I'll have to see. Anything else of note? Nope.
There's an arrow stuck in her side. Gunshot wounds and stab wounds are pretty common, but arrow wounds?
This is a homicide any way you slice it. In other words, we have a murder on our hands.
A murder? Here! So that makes this arrow the murder weapon. Well, that and the bow that shot it.
Right, but where could the killer have shot her from? The stage is a sea of obstructions. I'm no expert on archery, but it can't be easy to hit a target with this much stuff around.
Would it be possible to kill someone by stabbing them with an arrow?
I'm not sure. Guess we better do some more investigating before jumping to conclusions.
I think that's about all we're going to find out from the body for now.
Nice work, Athena. Your face only turned 5 shades of pale. I was expecting 50. Really? A reference, like, really? To that? Really? Really? Alright. We should probably take a picture of the crime scene just in case.
Okay, I'm on it. Say cheese!
Cheese? I thought I was the one with the twisted sense of humor.
I think that should do it.
Alright, let's take a better look around the area while we wait for the police to arrive.
This pile of rubble sticks out like a sore thumb.
Oh, that might be the noise we heard. Huh. What does that say? Pending declaration of love rocks campus? Oh no! Not a love triangle! And Junie's on it! Ah, hell.
Looks like broken pottery or plaster. Maybe this is the source of that noise we heard.
Huh. There were supposedly 2 statues on the stage. I seem to recall hearing that a co-ed from the Fine Art Club had made them.
There were 2? Then that thing over there is the remaining of another statue.
This could be related to the case. Let's take a closer look.
Wonder what this was a statue of. Whatever it was reddish-purple in color.
When Apollo and I first got here, both statues were already here, but they were covered up. I bet they were waiting to unveil them when the school festival moved here to the stage.
You mean this duffel bag looking thing was actually being used to cover the statues? I guess that just leaves the question, were they broken by accident or on purpose? Huh, what a puzzle this is.
Oh, is that supposed to be cloth? Cripes, that texture is so blurry I thought it was marble. Yeah, I see it now. Yeah, so the innards of the statue are in there. Yeah, the whole upper body is in this, behind this cloth. Huh.
There's something buried in the rubble. The Themis Herald?
Wait, we shouldn't disturb it. Let's just read what we can. Pending declaration of love rocks campus. Alright. We have some very plain-looking, sensible people. No one nearly as horrifying as Professor Means. Uh-huh. Wait, what does that red text say? Final act in Torrid love triangle, centered on something CS She-Devil Juniper? Oh. You know, instead of reading the red text, I should have read the green text. Campus She-Devil Juniper Woods.
Level-headed lawyer course genius and hot-blooded prosecutor course student will go head-to-head in a mock trial battle for the She-Devil's Black Heart.
Oh, it's part of the play. Wait, if the play was written by the judges and Juniper is part of the judge faction, then did she write it? That's a bit self-centered.
Hugh O'Connor has declared that he will confess to her if he wins. Wait, what? I seriously wish I hadn't read that.
You find that more shocking than discovering a murder victim's body?
But we're talking about my friend Junie here. She'd never lead guys on like that.
Athena, you don't believe everything you read, do you? This article is clearly written with malicious intent. I'm not buying a word of it.
You're right, but it's still disturbing, even if it's third-rate tabloid material.
I wonder who wrote it. Was it Lotta Hart? Nicole Swift? AKA Tabby Lloyd, I think her name is now.
Mr. Wright, Athena. Oh, here comes Apollo. I've never seen anyone move so fast.
Listen, something's big happened. I was at the mock trial when the police announced a body had been found on campus. That's right, and we're the ones who phoned it in. We found Professor Court dead behind the witness stand over there.
What? Can you show me? What the? We've already had a quick look at the body. It's definitely a homicide. Once the police get here...
No, I know it's a homicide. I'm shocked because it's the same, exactly the same. What? What? Whoa there, Apollo. Take a deep breath and explain what you mean. It's the same. The body, that is, it's just like how it was in the mock trial. Oh, shit.
What? It's like the mock trial?
I know. It sounds crazy, but... The body's location and position, the murder weapon, the lack of pooling blood... It's all exactly like the mock trial.
You're kidding, right? It can't really all be the same, can it?
The whole school's in an uproar. There won't be any more classes today. A murder on campus. That's the last thing I expected at a legal academy. I'll go tell Professor Means what we observed when we discovered the body. You two wait here until you've spoken with the police.
Yes, boss. I can't believe this is happening. I can't believe we have to wait around here. I can't stay still at times like these. I hope Junie hasn't fainted from the shock of this whole thing. Ah, Athena. Athena. There you are. Junie, am I glad to see you? I was worried that... Don't worry about me. I am student council president after all. I need to be strong. Student council president? Wow, I'm impressed. She's really changed. She used to be kind of sickly and shy.
Juniper, was it? You mind if we ask you a few questions?
Yeah, we're stuck here waiting for the police, and there's really not much to do. Sure, what would you like to know?
Well... Wait, I can move? Really? Alright, later. Oh, hi, Trucy! Hi, what's up?
A school festival? Why didn't you take me with you? Oh, only Mr. Wright was officially invited. Apollo and I were just tagging along, but we are lawyers after all. Well, my magic act would have made a great warm-up for the mock trial. They'd have seen how even the most crucial evidence could vanish in the blink of an eye. That's probably precisely why Mr. Wright didn't invite you. Athena, don't you think the Wright Anything Agency has about run its course? What do you mean? Isn't it obvious? It's time for the Wright Anything Academy. And you, Athena, I want you to be the head of our psychology department. Oh, what other departments will we have? Well, I'll be the head of the magic department, and we'll have a Cords of Steel department and a bluffing department. But then who'll be the head of the toilet cleaning department? Huh? Huh? Huh. Hey, that's an attorney's badge. Promise me you won't make it disappear. What a mean thing to say. Do I look like someone who'd do something like that? No, I didn't mean it like that. Anyway, I hear they reissue badges that get lost, so... Hey, isn't that great? That means you have nothing to worry about.
What does that mean?
Yeah, but seriously, please don't make mine disappear. I wouldn't want to have to explain.
Nothing to say about the book. I doubt you'd have much to say, honestly. Nothing about the arrow. How about the love triangle? Nope. Oh, yes!
Hey, is that the morning paper? Something like that. It's a school paper. I was thinking your magic tricks would make a great article. Really? A newspaper article about my tricks? That would be so cool. The moment the interview starts, I'd suddenly disappear, shocking the interviewer. Without an actual interview, they could call the article The Interview That Vanished. I'll just leave it at that.
Can I go to the stage? Maybe Bobby's there? Hey, what do you think you're doing? The crime scene is off limits to students.
Oh, I'm no student. I'm a lawyer.
Yeah, right. Just because you're in law school doesn't mean you're a lawyer. You should see what she did to the last cop who said something like that to her. Oh yeah, she did throw a cop around. Why you? Are you threatening an officer of the law?
Yikes! No, it's not a threat. It's more like a friendly warning. Guess we should go before I get myself arrested for assaulting an officer.
Yep. Glad I saw that. Alright, thank you for your patience, Junie. Did I show her the badge yet?
That's your attorney's badge, isn't it? I really envy you, you know. That gold sunflower really suits you.
No, surely it hasn't been a sunflower the whole time. No, she's just saying that because you like sunflowers, right?
Thanks, but I know you'll make a fabulous judge someday, Junie. Thank you, but even if I become a judge, I'll never have one of those sunflower badges. Wait, so she only envies me for the badge? Oh. Athena, you know it's against school rules for you to have such things in your possession. As student council president, I'm afraid I'll have to confiscate that. Hand it over, please. But this is important evidence. Oh, well, then I suppose we can make an exception just this once. Wow, she's one tough law and order type president, all right.
Okay, what's the dirt on the love triangle?
Oh, that's... Sorry, but I couldn't help reading it. You always were popular with the guys. That's not true. I was never... You just didn't realize it, but that made you even more irresistible. It's been 7 years, but I still remember how all the boys wanted to be near you.
I bet you used to get all excited when a guy handed you a love letter. And then got really bummed out when he'd say, "Could you give this to Juniper for me?"
Oh, how would he know? I'm sure it was just a lucky guess, but why did it have to be Apollo of all people?
Alright, let's chat.
I haven't seen you in ages, Junie. What's it been, 7 years or so? Yes, and I remember how you were always there for me, Athena. Maybe it's just me, but I wanted to ask why you seem so distant. Remember how you used to call me Thena? I liked it better that way. I felt like we were sisters, you know? Yes, but I'm student council president now. And as the student representative of Themis Legal Academy, I have to act properly. She was never this stiff and formal before. I knew you wanted to be a judge, but I didn't expect this. It's such a prestigious school. You're in the judge course to boot. Yes, and Professor Court has been in charge of it until, well, you know. Oh, right. Professor Court was the professor in charge of Junie's course.
You know, now that I really take a good look at Professor Court, she kind of looks like my own mother. Kind of. Like, wow, that's it's like if you took a snapshot of my mother and, like, put an anime filter on it, that she'd probably look a bit like that. Speaking of my mother, there's a special video on my channel, 1000 subscriber special, where I did a little tag team combo with my mother, doing the first court case of Ace Attorney 1. That was fun. Shoutouts to my mom. Love you. Mwah.
What sort of teacher was Professor Court? If I had to sum her up in a single word, I'd say she was amazing. A judge must always seek the truth. That was her mantra, and she used it in trying to fix what was wrong with our school. She was a beacon of hope in this dark age of the law.
There's that phrase again, alright.
What's wrong with your school? What did you mean by that? Oh, nothing. Never mind. Am I imagining things, or did I just detect something in Junie's voice? Professor Court chose my script for the mock trial. Oh? You mean all of the students in the judge course had to submit a script? And yours was the one she selected? Wow, that's amazing, Junie. Oh, thank you. But now Professor Court is... who would do such a thing? Just yesterday we were working together, trying to get things ready. Excuse me. Are you alright, Junie? Maybe you should take it easy for a while. So she's still got that cough. Guess she's not as strong as she pretends to be.
Aw.
Why do you need a script in a showdown between a lawyer and a prosecutor? Well, we were simulating a trial, so we needed a script as a framework. All the details about the incident and the people involved are included in the script. We also prepared a crime scene, photos, a murder weapon, and other kinds of evidence.
Wow, you guys think of everything. Must be hard getting all that ready.
Yes, well, it was only Professor Court and I. After all, we didn't want the script or other elements of the mock trial to get leaked.
Okay, that is alarming. The actual murder is copycatting the mock trial, so where did this info leak come from? Well, frankly, between that and this mention of something messed up going on with the school, as far as I'm concerned, Professor Aristotle Means is suspect numero uno. I kind of hope that isn't the case because he's kind of feel like a discount Damon Gant / male Strongheart. Like, he has that exact archetype about him. And like, I didn't want to say anything, but I just for a change of pace, I hope he's not the culprit. Though that would probably mean a minor was the murderer, so meh. Well, who knows? There could be another professor around, maybe.
We were the only ones in the entire school who knew all the details. Must have been a big pain in the... must have been really difficult. I wrote the script so that the case could go either way. That way, the defense and the prosecution both had an equal chance of winning.
Huh, if you think that's all she's capable of, you've got another thing coming?
Huh? Who said that?
Oh my. Yeah. Alright. Juniper's genius didn't stop at her brilliant script.
Yeah! She gave an award-winning performance as a defendant, man!
I think I found a rival to my cords of steel. They're both wearing red, too. Yo.
Hugh, Robin, aren't you going to introduce yourselves to our guests?
Oh, I smell a nasty pun with Robin. What's the full name?
As student council president, I won't have you treating them rudely.
You're right. I heard Mr. Wright was bringing a couple of guests with him. That would be you two, Apollo Justice and Athena Cykes.
Yep, I'm Athena Cykes.
And I'm Apollo Justice. Nice to meet you. I'll pass on the handshake. I'm studying to be a lawyer. The name's Hugh O'Connor. Yeah, so Hugh O'Connor. Con her? Like a scam? Con her? Is that the pun? I'm not sure. But some call me Mr. Perfect because I never score less than 100% on tests. Ugh, most pretentious introduction ever. What's with his hand? Is it glued to the inside of his pocket or what? Yeesh. Let me be the first to apologize for Hugh's totally rude introduction. Sorry! Robin Newman? Alright. Now here's my intro. I'm Robin Newman. Newman. Wait, what's with the springs on his arms? Huh. Oh my good God, is that a training harness for pointing? No. Oh, please be the case. I need to know. That would be the best. I'm studying to be a prosecutor, like the really cool kind that nails the bad guys. No! Where's the sincerity? So he makes pottery too. And what's that bracelet contraption for? Junie sure has made some unusual friends. These two were the lawyer and prosecutor in today's mock trial. And even though I wrote the script, I also played the part of the defendant. Oh, yeah, duh. No wonder I guessed that maybe Sebastian could show up, but yeah, of course he couldn't. We just got an official translation for his name after all, Eustace. So, well. Level-headed lawyer's course genius and hot-blooded prosecutor course student will go head-to-head in a mock trial battle for the She-Devil's Black Heart? Wait, these two are the guys who supposedly have a thing for Junie? Juniper, come on. Your role's way beyond just that. That's right! The mock trial's just the start. She's also in the school festival's main event. Live on stage, Juniper Woods, and the crowd goes bananas. Woo! I'm supposed to sing at the school festival. All of the other girls were too embarrassed to try out, so... Why, Junie singing? On stage in front of people? Wow, she really has changed. Huh. Well, this is a perfect place to end things for a bit. What an inspired setting for a case in Ace Attorney. Wow. A law school. I'm getting classical and shit with it. This hoity-toity music. Little bit of hoity, mostly toity. Yep, a murdered professor in a manner that's mocking a mock trial. Like, crap, what could the motivation be? What slight could Miss Court ever done, Constance? How could she ever have offended someone, inspired someone to get revenge or something? I mean, I doubt this series would ever do, like, no, just a completely random serial murder. Just wrong time, wrong place. No, there's gotta be a reason. a very strong motivation. But what? Maybe Constance was seeking to change the bad status quo of the academy and was murdered for it? By means? I don't know. Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, means is suspect number one, but then again, we're just beginning. I just hope it's not means. That'd be great. I don't know if it's just because I've been playing these Ace Attorney games so long and so much in sequence but it feels like I'm seeing through the veil a bit too much. Well, then again, there I was so convinced about so many things in both Trial Number 2 and the DLC Trial, and I was surprised so many times. Dual Destinies definitely has some aces up its sleeve. Took some tips and pointers from Trucy, maybe. Well, yeah, I'm excited. Can't wait to see where this goes. And this mention of a famous prosecutor really excites me. If I see Edgeworth, I'm gonna scream. I miss him. I miss my boy. Yeah, I think Edgeworth is still my number one favorite Ace Attorney character. Did I ever say he was before? Well, he is, so there. Yeah, I do know that I once said a long time ago that right after I finished playing every last Ace Attorney game, which means just Dual Destinies here and Spirit of Justice after, I would do one big huge special video where I used a tier list maker to rank every last Ace Attorney character. Looking forward to that, but yeah, I guess I spoiled just now that Miles is number one in my heart. Well, for now, who knows, maybe this game or this Spirit of Justice could throw a huge curveball at me, but I don't know. Probably not. Yeah, I'm out of things to say. I'm Zephyr the Jester. This has been more Dual Destinies. Thank you for watching. Hopefully, I'll catch you next time. So until then, please take care.